Hello, everybody. My name is Bub777. It's wondering how we're all doing today. This is the first time that I have ever done a live broadcast. I'm usually used to making, like basic videos and such. And this is the first time I'm kind of just putting myself out on the spot. And what I want to do here is just try and give an update on things because I guess if it's not obvious, I haven't really contributed a lot of content to this channel in quite some time. I know for a little bit I had provided some musical videos, with music from some games that I used to play. That was fun for a while, but I haven't really done anything like that in a long time. And I'm paying extra money, for I guess a video making service I don't even really use all that much. So I am just looking to probably cancel that, and then maybe at some point I'm going to go and uh, I don't know. I'm just feeling like I don't really have that much of a future on YouTube anymore. It just feels like it has, kind of changed like a lot. And it just doesn't really feel all that fun to be on this channel anymore, let alone, spend time, just watching videos and such. So, well, I have some plans to like go and exist on other platforms. I've been looking at other platforms to go to and start up something new. And I mean, in this case, there's two things that I've been looking at doing is making screen captures of like music that I've been working on, to kind of I guess give myself a little more exposure, as a music maker. Um, but yeah, I do have an alternative channel. I don't. I mean, on YouTube, but I don't really have anything on that channel yet, unfortunately. I feel it's like a mixture between, making, the tech work, between, um, what is it, OBS and, like ASIO. If you're a musician, that makes music on a Windows PC, you likely know what that is. So I guess you can kind of understand the struggle with that. I've worked with some plugins, just trying to find one that'll work with it. I haven't really had a whole lot of success lately. I know at some point, like about a decade ago, I had a setup that worked pretty well. I don't really have that particular setup anymore, and I don't know if the same techniques would even work anymore. So there's that. The other thing that I'd been looking into doing is is news, but a different approach to it. Like, what I want to do is make like a monthly, um let me see, like a compilation of events that I have observed over over a month, be it related to gaming or political stuff, that type of thing. But it's like my approach is to try and have a very objective narrative. I don't want to have me or my content come off as like completely aligning with either like the woke left or the red pilled right. Essentially, just want to find some middle ground, some balance, and that will go I guess with the game stuff as well. It's like I'm not gonna go out there and just try and pick a side, between Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft. I mean, I like you said, I have my own political beliefs and alignments. I mean, I like to see myself as independent, and I don't really care too much about the console wars, though. I guess in some cases, I may lean towards interest in other platforms that may not be the ones that you have an interest in, um, or even I guess game developers even. But anyway, um, the name of this project and or channel that I'm going for with that particular thing is aptly named Moderato. Like the tempo in music. It's just the just around. It's like I guess the middle between like slow and fast, essentially. Um, but anyway, so those are a couple of projects that I had been looking at getting into. Um, I haven't begun doing anything with those things yet. They had been things in my mind for quite some time, for months, maybe some years. Because it's like I kind of personally feel that a lot of the YouTubers that cover news on this platform, they'll tend to do a lot of coloring and really try and force an opinion and or narrative into it, and it's a pattern I've started to notice quite a bit. And but every once in a while, I do happen to find a a channel or two that tends to be very, very objective and doesn't act super opinionated about the news that they cover. And so, um, yeah, I'm not sure about the format. Know the videos I was looking at are probably going to be very long, longer than I'm usually doing. So, um, I don't know. I really don't know yet, but these are projects I have in mind. Um, as for the music, um, I go by the handle AFK7 Music, and you'll find me, I guess, in various avenues, like SoundCloud, and I guess on YouTube, and a couple of other alternative platforms. I don't have it all memorized yet because I just kind of did a mixture between um, Marato and my music channel on various things, and it's quite a bit. And since I'm just using the same email address, for those, it's like I never really apply both channels to that same email account. I don't believe I'd be given the liberty to do such. But anyway, you know, um, I'm live, and it's like nobody's here, and I guess that's to be expected because I don't really have a lot of followers. I had been wanting to try and at least get to 100. I figured that'd be a really awesome milestone. Had an idea. I know a lot of people usually do special videos for much bigger goals than that. Within a probably shorter amount of time. And I just ended up not being one of those people. It's just been a lot of I guess anxiety, ADHD, whatever that's just been going on with my mind, and so I never seem to really find the time to be as devoted to making content as I used to, a decade or so before. And I guess maybe it's a part of me getting older or whatever. But I do have at least some plans to maybe make some more videos before I ever completely abandon YouTube. One of the things that I haven't really been liking about YouTube lately is that they have really ramped up on ads, and even with ad blocker becomes like a real battle sometimes to getting it. Somehow I do have premium back. I've been off of premium for a few months, and I guess uh, at some point I must have just told Google or whatever that I was taking a break from subscribing because I did not like that the subscription was going to be so high in price. And so there's that. Um, yeah, it's just ridiculous. It's like I think if I remember correctly, they were going to be bringing up the premium price to like 12.99, 13.99. I can't exactly remember, but this time around, when I guess by account resubscribed, after taking a break, I paid Google only $9.99. So I don't know what that's all about. I haven't really dug into it, but that's what's going on with that. Um, but yeah, now at some point, I'm hoping to try and get into the tech field. That's been one of my things, to try and make myself more financially stable, and get good benefits and whatnot. But that's just been a lot more challenging than I'd like to admit. I don't know exactly if I'm ever going to really succeed with that. I know I've sent in a lot of applications, like to be a software tester or whatever, and I haven't really succeeded in in getting into doing that. It's It's just been a very hard thing to get into. It seems like it'd be easier to find work, as a doctor, than it is, a mere software tester. Like, I mean, it's comparatively, as far as I know, it's like, I think my dad barely put in like a few dozen applications to places and got offers practically left and right compared to me. I put in over 1,000, and there just hasn't really been much success with that. Anyway, looks like I've somehow managed to ramble on over 15 minutes, and I got zero people in the audience. I didn't really tell anybody that I was going to be doing this stream, and so at some point, I guess somebody's going to find this stream, and probably when I decide to end it, probably not while I'm actually live. But anyway, sometime this month, hopefully, I'll have my first ever EP done. It's extended play. It'll have 5 tracks in it, and just a little over halfway done with it. It's been a struggle trying to focus on finishing these songs to their completest. Uh, I have to do my best. I really see music as something that's been kind of important for me, and yeah. So yeah, it's be at some point I am looking to devote time to making a couple more videos, before I decide to finally either call it quits, or YouTube, you know, finally decides that I've crossed the line and deactivate this account on their own accord, which I feel like I have, I guess, kind of committed some digital rights or copyright infractions a few times, and so some videos. I don't know if you remember, like the Final Fantasy VII Advent Children um, music video that I did. That has gone away. It's like I didn't delete it. I think YouTube got rid of that. I had a complete version that I was planning to do, but I guess Square Enix just wasn't really having it. I don't know where they stand on me trying to do what I wanted to do with that, but that's been one of my goals to accomplish. And yeah, that's essentially all I guess I kind of feel the need to say right now. Um, I'm sorry, that I haven't really been able to spend as much time as I used to. I don't know if any of the people that had been subscribed to me are still have much interest in my stuff anymore. I have a feeling they've probably moved on or something to that effect. But life just goes on, and life just goes on. Oh boy. Um, yeah, I'm not really sure what else I can really talk about right now. That'll be all that interesting. But yeah, this was me just trying to give a state of what's going on with Bub777. That's been me for for a long time now. Let's say about a couple years from now, I guess in July, I will have had this channel for 20 years, which personally just blows my mind. I almost said next year YouTube is going to be turning 20. It's pretty crazy. Just, what are we going to do with all that? Oh boy, that guy with the zoo video. What's that? One of the co-founders of YouTube. I can't think of the name, but you probably know what I'm talking about. You've probably seen the video. That's supposedly the first video on YouTube. It's a few seconds long of a guy at a zoo. Yep. But anyways, I think I am going to end it here, and I guess maybe just start to get started on pushing things out, and like just getting stuff done. Because I feel in some ways it's just been a long time running. Just so many projects that have been going through my mind that I have not really completely pursued yet. So anyway, I've been Bub777 slash AFK7 Music slash Christopher Shared. It's been good, and in case like this is the last bit of content I put up on here, have a great life, guys.